We'll see. All right. Just so you know, John, my barrel shields are not messing up.
All right. That's good.
We're off to a good start.
Oh, right. You actually gotta land on him. Great. I gotta do this without Dixie. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Have you thought about making a Superman 64 shirt?
What would it even be at this point? Would it
I
just
know
be the
exactly.
phrase "Shut up, please"?
Oh, it worked. We got Christmas music.
Sweet.
I mean, I don't think I have it anymore. I have to redo it. I used to have a nice piece of vector art of, like, you know, the no smoking signs, but with Superman 64 logo. Gee, great for a shirt.
So the other differences. Oops, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you good.
So the other differences for the Merry Code, not just the music, but in anywhere where I have to collect stars, they turn into presents, and bananas are
Gifts.
okay. So if they're presents for bananas, then what are they for stars? Bells. That's what
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like I missed something?
Any...
Crap. Why do I miss something?
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, jumped the gun on that one. Shit.
I did miss something. Thank God I checked.
You could do a shirt, John, of a picture of like a generic trophy with world's longest LP on it.
I have been joking that I should apply for the Guinness World Record.
Longest running or longest running time?
Just longest running.
Okay.
Isn't it on? Are we on year?
Let's not do the math.
Somebody in the chat probably will do the
Let's
math.
not do the math, please.
I'm just curious if someone's actually kept track of like the actual longest, like if you looked at the time the YouTube videos took total to run it, how long the longest LP would be.
Oh,
I
great,
saw
now they're all
somebody
timing.
a long
Shit.
time ago start one of the second Elder Scrolls game. That's a long game.
Probably what's his nuts is Happy Wheels. Tabuscus' Happy Wheels LP is probably the actual longest running.
Yeah, but that's I would assume it'd be from start to end of a game, not like a Happy Wheels kind of infinite content game. But yeah, Tabuscus' Happy Wheels LP is just insane.
How long do you think?
He's posted easily 500 videos of it.
Wow.
He just constantly does it because they're easy to do, and you can keep doing them.
I think I've also heard Northern Lions like Binding of Isaac stuff too, but I mean that at least has a lot of variance to it.
Yeah, 'cause it's not
Bong. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Bong, I'm not gonna get her to click on the video because everyone on the stream is gonna hear it at like probably max volume. And it's gonna hurt. Rip headphone users basically. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I know there's a lot of people who've done LPs that have reached the 200 or 300, or at least the 200 legitimate video count. Of episodic content for like 15 minutes of video.
That's a lot. That would take forever.
Reese has done some that are 20-minute videos, and she's got almost 100 episodes in it, and that's just insane.
Hope I did not miss the. I feel like I remember it being in a pit. That's all I remember about this one. Uh-oh. No, fuck you. You go die now. It's not. What's up?
Oh, nothing. No, Reese was cleaning her room, so she heard her name mentioned, and got all confused as what we were talking about. But yeah, Chrono Cross and Sudoku are super long.
Well, I mean, Chrono Cross it just got announced for not the Virtual Console. whatever the fuck, the PSN. So.
Yeah. And that, like I said,
Uh-oh. Please
last
tell me
time I
this is
played
where it is. Nope. Just gonna fall to my death very slowly.
last time I played through Chrono Cross, I think I got easily 200 or 300 hours into it, and I didn't even get everything. It's so much fun.
Oh, get that back. I hate the barrel guys who just steal one-ups.
Thankfully, they're not too common.
Oh, I also didn't realize this barrel just kept moving. Cool.
Yeah, 300 videos for Xenogears makes some sense.
Jeez.
Something tells me this is the stage you were warning me about, that I need to make sure Diddy made the end of the stage.
Are you on Clobber Carnage?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Sweet.
There's a Diddy only barrel at the end.
Which means, in traditional me fashion, I will get there and then immediately fail the minigame.
283. Wow. 283 videos of 20 to 30 minutes each for Skyrim.
Yuck. Couldn't do it.
I didn't think that Seamus's Skyrim LP was that long. But
It's hard to tell because Seamus does so many videos at once.
you know, a little bit. And he does edit down any of the boring parts.
He does?
He's admitted before he'll edit. He said some episodes where he'll edit out 10 or 15 minutes.
Sleep
Usually
Cycles has some long running series as well, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, Brent, you were wrong. You just need both Kongs. Because you need to do a team throw.
Diddy? Well, okay, so Diddy needs to be around. So
you need both Kongs either way, so.
Yeah.
There is a Diddy barrel, but I think that's just for the gate at the end.
No, the Diddy barrel gets you to the barrel. It lets you, if you're by yourself, that's how you get it. The DK. That's how you get to the barrel.
That makes sense then. Cool, got them both. Because they're both in the same thing. Ramby Rumble!
Oh, you finished Mudhole Marsh?
Oh, yeah.
What is this keyboard? I got a new phone and the sideways keyboard is all different.
How dare they?
Well, it's bigger than my old one. I'm not entirely sure I'm a fan.
That's the trend these days.
I know. I've
What
almost
phone,
nearly
if you don't
dropped
mind me
twice.
asking?
Oh, iPhone 6.
Ah.
A lot of the random stuff I do requires a bit of iOS software that I have purchased, and at that point, might as well stay with what I already own. That's why I have a Mac, and I'm sad.
You always just stick with the 5S if you don't like the size of the 6.
The thing that got me with the 6 is I do a lot of, if I'm recording stuff with friends, I'll do B-roll stuff with my phone, and honestly, just the 240 FPS slow mode is really what sold me on it. Tola273 just subscribed.
Tola273, thank you for subbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
That I had my last phone for 3.5 years. I'm gonna have this one for 3.5 years, and might as well make it, the best it can be first.
For sure.
Yeah.
Most people don't go that long anymore, though.
Yeah. I went long enough that Sprint called me up and said, "Hey, listen, we will not charge you sales tax, and we'll knock $4 off a monthly installment if you just get a new phone, please."
I just started begging.
Yeah.
My phone was a wreck by the time the 3-year mark came up, so there's no way I'm doing that again.
Mine.
Tellus called me up and was like, "Here, we'll give you $100 if you get a new phone."
Nice.
I haven't done it yet, but they're like, "Yeah, you've got $100 in your account now." So
My 4S is still in good shape. It has a couple of nicks around the outside of the screen, but I had it without a case its entire life, and I've even drop kicked it once or twice accidentally. It's fine.
Why are you drop kicking phones?
I used to walk to work, and I used to walk in front of a Tim Hortons, and at 6 o'clock in the morning, everyone in the world wants Tim Hortons.
Yes.
And so they would pull in. Yeah, they'll, and I'm sure you've seen people pull in from like the far side of the road where they shouldn't be. And that caught me off guard one morning, and I moved out of the way quickly, dropped my phone, kicked it, it slid across the snow-covered ground, and was perfectly fine.
The things people do in drive-thrus at Tim Hortons are incredible.
Oh boy.
They can make a whole like SNL skit based around that.
I'm sure there's probably a website devoted to it.
Yeah.
It's a microcosm of traffic, basically.
There is in the town I grew up in. They put a Tim Hortons in back in like late '90s, and for the first year I was there, it caused legitimate hour-long traffic jams on the main road until they widened the main road. It was like a 3-lane road, center lane turn, one lane either way, and until they widened that section, you would be stuck there for hours, especially if there was an accident, and there often was an accident in front of Tim Hortons.
Ooh. People had no idea what to do anymore with sudden congestion.
Pretty much, yeah.
Dude, when I was in Fort McMurray, both Tim Hortons were just like blocked like entire roads, like 4 or 5 blocks. It was ridiculous.
Well, I will tell you this: these days, at least, when a Tim Hortons is being built, there has to be a full traffic study done for them.
Yeah.
Remember
it doesn't.
here.
It's not that bad here anymore. I think people in Ohio are getting used to it. They built like a new one off of a highway recently, and no traffic at all to it. But it's kind of far enough off the road, and it's one of the newer, like dark brown buildings that you can't really tell what it is.
There's a 1, 2, 3, 4 Tim Hortons within 5 minutes of my place.
Nice. I think there's only 2 within 5 minutes of my place. And that's because I live in Columbus, and Wendy's and Tim Hortons were partnered for a long while, so they kind of flooded the Columbus market with Tim Hortons.
All right, well, there's a question. What is Tim Hortons in the chat?
Amazing.
Tim Hortons is a Canadian-based coffee and donut type place. In the U.S., it's quite a bit different in terms of how they brand themselves.
Think Dunkin' Donuts, but better.
Yeah, and in the U.S., they have switched now to marketing for actual proper meals. They're back to doing burgers, which when they first moved to the U.S., they did burgers a lot here.
That's really strange. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll do burgers.
We get like paninis and shit.
Yeah, we'll get those. We'll get paninis,
really
burgers, chicken
paninis.
sandwiches.
They're all right for what they are.
I
mean, if you're getting paninis at a coffee shop.
Yeah, they're still donuts and coffee primarily.
But yeah, like most of the Tim Hortons that I hear about in the U.S. is just because of hockey games, basically Canadians coming down, and most hockey arenas in the U.S. have Tim Hortons in there.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian embassies.
Yeah. Yep, they got Tim Hortons in the hockey arena downtown here, and they have like one right across the street. Yeah, nationwide.
Poor Blue Jackets.
The thing is, right? They're doing about as well as they did last year, but everyone else is doing better.
Yes, but everyone was rooting for them to beat Pittsburgh last year in the playoffs. Like, everyone wants Columbus to do well.
That wasn't going to happen. They weren't going to beat Pittsburgh.
Everyone wants the underdog to do well, and everyone really wants Columbus to succeed at some point in the franchise's lifespan.
The best part about it is they've teamed up with Papa John's here, so if they score 2 goals in a game, you get half off of a large pizza the next day.
Nice.
And so I don't care how good the Jackets play anymore as long as they score 2 goals, and they've been really good at that for the past like 6 games. So I'm thrilled about that.
They've had the worst injury bug possible, it seems.
Yeah. I don't understand what's going on with them. Them and all of our sports teams have injury bugs this year. So
it's a Columbus thing, just like the mumps going around.
Oh man, we've had that. We had a couple of weeks ago. We had 4 flights flying into the airport be quarantined because people were flying unannounced from West Africa.
Whoops.
Yep, 6 total people flying unannounced. They quarantined entire flights, then quarantined the actual people. So we're good on that sort of thing.
I love how every time I come back international, they have to ask me, like, have you or anyone you know ever been to West Africa? Then just list off all the locations where it currently is. I'm like, nope. It's just coming back from Georgia.
Georgia, West Africa, it's all the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are Columbus people generally Reds fans or Cleveland fans? I know a lot more Cleveland Indian fans in the city than anything else. But we have our own minor league baseball team, and usually if you're a baseball fan here, you're a fan of the minor league baseball team. We used to be affiliated with the Yankees.
Yes, the Flyers are doing awful, but like being said in the chat, Edmonton is somehow out. They are out terribling Columbus and Buffalo.
Which is really impressive.
They have to try.
They
It's
do.
just
They
a train wreck up
actively
north.
Yeah.
I don't think they're
This
really
entire-
trying. I think that's actually the problem, Brent.
This
Yes, you're
entire
right.
year for hockey is just.
Am I gonna be able to get this with just?
Oh yeah, the
No.
Flames are playing today.
Mm-hmm.
Playing Chicago. Hopefully they don't lose their 5th in a row. They're gonna start looking like Edmonton.
I thought the Flames were doing good.
They were. They've lost 4 in a row though. They're still doing good. They're just not doing as good. That's all. Yeah, I mean, considering their worst losing streak before this 4-game streak was a 1-game losing streak, like 4 times or something.
That's pretty good. That's
I'll
pretty
take it.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Edmonton's on like they've lost like 14 of 15. It's insane.
That is really bad. I mean, that's
Yeah, except
the worst.
Craig McTavish, the GM, keeps saying there's like they have to build through this group and all this jazz. Like, no, you don't.
No.
They're done.
No, Edmonton is not one of those teams that's like going to have a comeback. That's not how it works.
Oh no, this is the stage that had the stupid. You had to fly under one of the platforms to get the DK coin, wasn't it? Oh
Which
no,
stage?
it was at the end. God.
What stage are we talking about? Sorry.
Gloomy Gulch. Or first stage in Gloomy Gulch, Ghostly Grove.
Yes, you do. To get the DK coin at the Star Barrel or the O, one of the two. There's a porcupine thing walking back and forth, and there's a letter above it. I think it's a long, flat platform.
That should be the O, yeah. At least it's not the end of stage thing like I thought it was for a second there. That was probably a 2-up. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, no, you dick. You're not doing that. Oh, yeah, there it is. The camera just panned down because I didn't go for the O this time. Out of here. Oh, Haunted Hall. I'm both
Oh, no.
excited and scared for this stage.
Well, you know, you've been doing really well.
I can't detect sarcasm anymore.
No, you legitimately for the past few stages have been doing a lot better than you were for the earlier in the game. So you're on a winning.
That's bad for because I thought up until that last stage I had been doing shit.
You've been doing shit.
Well, wait, what? Wait, what happened there? The first one I'll give you, but the second? Just give me a heads up on that one, Brad.
I'm.
Oh man, so much lag.
You'll know it when you see it.
What is? That's not how that works, is it?
No, you're supposed to be able to land on them and kill them.
How did someone has asked? White Lioness Girl 27 asked, "How did John get so far behind? Went to the store when that happened." You want to explain, John?
In case you missed it earlier, I did not practice for this race. I am seeing how well I remember the game from when I was like 13. Remember that? However old I was when this came out.
A young lad.
When I was a wee laddie. Yeah. So and Brent has been practicing and has done multiple practice races. So he's got a very big advantage.
I'm currently on the second world boss in 3.
All right, and I've got 2 worlds ahead of me, and then the ending.
Yeah, you do.
The ending will be
So-
shorter if you've been doing it Lost World levels as you go.
I have.
Yeah. I think Eric, the spider boss, he's probably the best one in the game for 3. Really interesting looking boss.
The
Well
bouncy
done.
one.
Yeah, big spider bouncing thing. Just looks
Just
the
a-
best of all the bosses. has interesting patterns. You actually have to think.
And he's fun. Is I think what you're looking
Yes. Yes. There's too many. Like chaos is like the least fun thing in the game.
for. Hmm.
I don't know how they made the so-called enemy of the game so boring and annoying, but they did.
I don't even want to call him the enemy of the game, but he really is, isn't he?
If you look at the
Yeah.
instruction manual, it clearly says that he is.
Ugh.
They were calling it in.
Yeah, it was pretty
Well, I mean,
pathetic.
you get like the reveal makes it make sense. Oh.
Yes. But like, it's just, never really cared for it. I know it's supposed to be DK and Diddy
Fuck,
in there
I
and
missed
all
the
that, but it
jump.
means nothing.
Wait, what? Can the roller coaster actually not land on the bees? It can't land on the bees. All right, confirm that one. So yeah, like I've been telling everyone, my goal is to just make it to Donkey Kong Country 3 before he finishes, because I knew from minute one that Brent was gonna win. So
Yeah.
so
This doesn't
I meant to
race
actually
more-
put the title "race" in air quotes or in quotation marks. I'm surprised I didn't. Still,
It's more of a co-op playthrough. Not co-op, but
Well, if John had actually not played these games before, he would not be doing this well, though, right? Like he actually does remember a fair amount.
come on, that should have counted. Ugh. Here we go again.
I guess semi-blind would be the best way to describe it then.
Yeah, same. It's basically the equivalent of Yoshi's Island, seeing how much I remember without actually like practicing.
and you remembered a decent bit to give yourself credit.
Yeah, I don't think I remembered that much when I started playing these again.
Yeah, 3's gonna be the one where I remember the least, if I even make it there.
Bong says I should go on a Timmy's run to give you a chance.
Yeah. Appreciate the support, Bong. There we go, got it that time.
And the nap
To be
idea
fair,
came up again.
You also have like plenty of time. You could go on. You could go to all 4 Timmys.
One of them's
Let's
under
go.
construction right now.
There you
Go
go.
there anyways.
Wait for it to finish construction. Come back, and I might be on DKC3.
Do you suppose the construction workers building Timmy's go to other ones for breakfast?
They, I believe this one has it too, but they usually put a mobile store there, like just like a portable that sells the basics.
Yeah, we used to have one that was stationed like out of my hometown for no good reason. Like a mobile Tim Hortons, a mobile Pizza Hut, for whatever reason.
No one wanted to put down real roots there, apparently.
No. I mean, we had the actual ones, but like there was like a corporate center in town, and they just had mobile ones lying around.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, Joss, are you listening to the stream now?
Just waiting for me to start yelling again.
Tim Hortons speedrun.
That's impossible. There's always a lineup at the drive-thru,
That's true.
no matter what time you go.
It's always really sad too, because like the one near me, there's always a lineup at the drive-thru, except for if you go in, there's nobody inside.
Yeah, but then there's nobody serving the front table or the front counter.
Yeah, there is never anybody.
They devote everyone to their drive-thrus.
Well, that makes
Understandably
sense,
so.
Yeah, because they have to make sure they don't stop traffic.
I don't think that's their concern. It's more or less just they don't want people to wait so long that they get discouraged and never come back.
Hmm.
There's some Tim Hortons I just absolutely don't even go to on the way to work in the morning because they're just always gonna be crazy busy. I suppose I could stream a Tim Hortons speedrun from my phone.
You could. You can put some splits. You should record it and then just put some splits up. You know.
You're
some
both
good
terrible
music in
human
there.
beings.
I don't know
Welcome
if
back, Bloody
terrible
Thunder.
for it.
Oh man, am I gonna be able to do this with the wind? The wind changed to there we go. That's what I needed.
Oh man, I miss 24-hour Tim Hortons here. All the ones in town are back down to like the 18-hour schedule.
The hell? How many?
Yeah, we don't have any 24-hour ones.
Yeah. We used to have like a few
Yes.
24 hours, and that was nice.
What am I forgetting about that point where the snake has to jump, the power jump in the windy stage, Gusty Glade?
You don't. Okay, so the way I do it, excuse
Yeah.
me, is you have to get yourself right on the very edge of that ledge,
Mm-hmm.
and when you hold A at that particular spot, it'll actually not move back from the wind. It's kind of glitched that way, but you don't actually need, if you have both Kongs, you don't need Rattly to get that bonus. The one that's right after that ledge.
So, wait. Oh, what is the Radley bonus even?
So there's a bonus stage there, but you don't need Rattly to do it.
Oh, okay.
He's there to help. He gives you a 3-man up if you get him to the his end post right after that that jump
lives,
you're at.
lives aren't my main concern right now. I have 57.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, like I said, I told you before, Donkey Country 1's my least favorite of the three, so hence the
Yeah,
game
we're on the
over.
same page.
So you're just saying I should just say fuck it to Winky?
If you can't get
Well,
the
because
jump to
trying to
work,
get the jump to work has been moving me like backwards because I don't remember the timing for
yeah,
it.
like I said, it's really like what I do is I like slowly hop forward until I get to the very edge. Hold A. If he doesn't move, then I'm good.
Mm.
If he moves really fast, you know you're not in the right spot. And you just readjust, but you don't need him. So
Oh. Okay, for some reason thought it wasn't gonna be like that.
They basically made it as easy as possible.
Yeah. Oh, Game Grumps got to the stage and rage quit?
No,
Gusty Glade?
basically.
I guess. I didn't even realize they did Donkey Kong Country 2. I thought they only did Tropical Freeze in 1.
I watched a bit of World 2 that they did, and I was like, eh.
Well, I mean, your problem is you're trying to watch Game Grumps for competent playing. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah.
I realize I don't even watch what they play anymore. I just listen to them in the background just for white noise.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's a game that like instinctively like interests me. Which unfortunately lately has not been the case. That was totally that was the cannibal. Fuck.
Oh, damn.
Oh, suicide.
Oh, DKC2 was when JonTron was still on the show.
Oh wow. Okay, that was holy shit.
That's when I stopped watching them, actually, so. Oop.
Oh, hey,
never-
go the other way.
I never got too far into watching them. But
Joss showed me quite a few funny ones, like the Family Feud one.
White noise,
Definitely
racist.
Game Grumps. The Family Feud Game Grumps.
mhm.
That the one where they.
That was the one CD player, man.
Yeah. Oh man, you should watch the